Дякуємо за виступ. Зараз
Thank you. Now we give the floor to Deputy Head of the TVIS company, Oleksii Domanskyi, who will be speaking about satellite imagery of high resolution for the territory of Ukraine. Good morning. Thank you for inviting me to take part in this event. I'm very happy to be engaged, and I would tell you about satellite imagery of high resolution and about the facilities we have available. Our company has been working on this market for 12 years. We are distributors of many operators of space systems. Unfortunately now, because of the war, part of satellite images are not for sale as regards the territory of Ukraine, but I will tell you about what is still maintained by us. As regards the advantages of satellite imagery, primarily we're talking about high resolution and broad coverage of areas. And it makes it possible to do it fast. I will mention free of charge imagery. There are a lot of projects working in that field, like Landsat and Sentinel. And now about the best thing which is available from the space now. This is 30 centimeters per pixel images. They are provided by 3 Maxar company satellites. World View can do 30 centimeters per pixel. The others do 40 centimeters per pixel. This is the best accuracy which is available now. All the other suppliers do not work with Ukraine as regards that kind of resolution. Even 50 centimeters is something we are not working with. Well, in terms of price, for 50 centimeters the price is 820 per square kilometers, or 8.2 hryvnias per hectare. This is a sample. This is a forest land. You can even differentiate the conifers from the leaf trees. This is an example of an industrial area. It's not very visible, but actually you can make out that there's a fence there and high voltage electricity lines. This is another example of a built territory. Everything which should be reflected on maps with the scale 1 to 10,000. We offer this kind of images for maps 1 to 10,000 scale. Let's take a look at several examples which we have in the archives. This is for Chernomorska company in Odessa Oblast. The area is 420 hectares and the price is 27,880 hryvnias, which is quite affordable. This is an image and taken during summer 2023, so it's quite updated, and the data can be used for updating the maps. This is for the Lviv territorial community, 31,000 hectares, and the cost is 255,000 hryvnias. These are images for 2022 and 2023. This is an example for Dimerka territorial community, the area of 95,000 hectares. And here, unfortunately, the coverage of archive images is only partial for 2022-23, and another part is a new image. So half of it is the archived image, and half of it is new, and the cost is 913,000 hryvnias. We're talking about large-scale territorial community here. If there are no data in the archives, you can commission a new imaging. The turnout time is about 30 days, and some 70% of the task will be implemented within this time frame. That was about Maxar satellite and world view. Now let's talk about another supply of imagery data, also from the USA, Planet Incorporated. They have two constellations of satellites. SkySat is a higher resolution, up to 72 centimeters per pixel. The others are slightly lower in terms of resolution, but they can make the imagery more rapid. So if you have to quickly make an image of relatively small areas, these satellites are very efficient.
Here are some examples of these images, and this is about PlanetScope satellites. These are satellites which were designed for monitoring, agricultural monitoring, forestry monitoring. They have of their average capacity 3.7 meters per pixel, but they almost daily make images of the territory of Earth. So they have very big massive of data which can be used for changes, for analyzing changes on the territory, on the soil. These satellites are sold on the basis of subscription once a year, or one, for example, image every 3 months. Yes, it is used for monitoring of agricultural lands, forests, water basins, and urban development. Here are the examples of such images. Practically every day they were shooting the water basin after the ruining of the dam. This also could be used for this. In general, this image I would like to offer the representatives of amalgamated territorial communities to calculate the cost of Maxar images at our stand. Look in the archive come to our stand. It's on the first floor, and I'd like to present you the image by planet scope of 3-meter capacity for broad vision. The most topical, this is the best image without clouds we may offer to the first 30 who would apply. You can either come to the stand or write to our email or on our site. In general, the first product which we get from satellite images is orthophoto plan, and then following after that we may renovate topographic maps or other maps after analyzing these images. Here is an example of orthophoto plan, and the map in the scale 1 to 10,000. In general, that's all about images. If you would like to get more details, just come to us. We'll be present here today and tomorrow at the conference, and our stand is on the first floor. A little bit about the company, what we did, what projects. This is a renovation of the map 1 to 50,000 on the basis of images, satellite imagery. 100,000 square kilometers were made. And in recent times we were engaged in the European project for Czech Republic. It's a consolidation of topographic information. They had data of topographic measurements, field measurements from 3 companies. One of them was a transportation company, then it was energy company, and some other, I think some municipal data there was. So those that information was consolidated or renewed and included into the GIS format with attributes. We helped them. Also within this project we made vectors following the data from mobile laser scanning concerning automobile roads. All that was subject to vectorization. They also got some previous data and using or orientating towards orthophoto plan, street view. In particular in Czech Republic they have a powerful portal, Street View, which looks like Google Street View. But I think the data there gets following the state program. So the data from that Street View helped us a lot in our project. Also, we organized conference GSTEC-UA, but because of the war we couldn't get together, but I think that in 2024 maybe we'll manage to do that. So you're welcome as soon as we announce this conference. This is our contact information. You also can find this on the site. Thank you for your attention. If you have questions, welcome to our site.